Another day, another video of crazy college students and saying absolute nonsense. And we're supposed to believe that the people that go to college are supposedly the most educated, but yet these people can't frame two sentences together. It's absolutely hilarious. But as I usually say, I am not going to talk anymore, so let us get into the video.
I was hoping we could talk a little bit more about how you see college as a scam.
Okay, I think we did that, but sure. So.
If you want to talk about something else, we can talk about something else. I was just curious.
Okay. What would you like to pinpoint on that?
Yeah, well, I think a big part of your issue is that people are spending a lot of money and that you feel like they're not getting the equivalent of all the money that they go into debt or that they have to borrow to make it worth it. Well, in that case, I think education is really awesome. I think it's really valuable. I think education's the only way that someone like you is able to write a book is because someone taught you how to read and write. And education on all levels is great. So that's not that one. I don't think that's your issue with college, right?
Do you know where I went to college?
I don't think that's important right now. Let me just.
I didn't.
I'm just talking. I said read and write. Like, who taught you to read?
No, I agree. I didn't say grade school's a scam.
Can we just keep going? All right.
I said college is a scam, not grade school.
Right.
Keep going.
So we're talking about the financial part, right? So do you think that college should be free then, so that everybody can get like a free education?
No.
Why not?
By the way, what's happening in college is not an education.
Well, okay. You don't think that college should be free because it's not an education? If it was
no.
Wait. If it was an education in your eyes, would you think that should be free, or do you?
What do you mean by free? You mean paid by somebody else?
Well, sure, our taxpayer dollars would go to pay for it.
So paid by somebody else.
It's absolutely insane how college students, like this very college student right here, can say out of her mouth that other people should pay for her education. These people are the most laziest people, and they want everyone else to do their bidding for them. They don't want to work and want everyone else's money, but when it comes to using their own resources, they don't want to do that. I don't even know how you can come to the conclusion that other people should pay for your education. You're the one who wants to get it. And as Charlie Kirk rightfully pointed out, the education system right now is absolute shambles. We have courses like gender studies, and people are paying thousands of dollars and thousands of pounds to go into gender studies classes.
Sure.
Sure. No, I don't believe that your schooling should be paid by somebody else.
I want my taxes to go to schooling for everybody. I think education's great. I don't want my taxes to go to fund wars. I don't want my taxes to go to the military or the police budget, but I don't get to pick.
You don't want any military?
I don't think that it should go to fund the military like that. I want my taxes.
You don't want any police force?
I want my taxes to go towards education because I think education is valuable. Do you think that education should be paid for?
So define education, I'm curious.
Sure, it's just I would probably say that education right now is the ability to go out and learn different mindsets, to be introduced to different subjects, to have the opportunities to talk about these things with a lot of different kinds of people. I think that's the really cool part about college. Someone like you can come here and have different opinions. My history teacher just talked about how he does this whole like, I'm a conservative, old school conservative act, and then one of my other teachers, she's like, I'm a bleeding hippie, you know? There's like a lot of opportunities to just be introduced to subjects you didn't even know were a thing. Like, I didn't know that semiotics was a thing until my last philosophy class, and I think that's really interesting. So just the idea that you get to go out to this place and you get to get taught about a bunch of different ideas, are you against that being available for everyone?
Oh, I have a completely different view.
And here is the exact problem with these people. If that's what she believes education is and what education should be for, is absolute stupidity. Being educated to talk to different people about different things and learning different things just for the sake of learning different things that might not even have any benefit to society or benefit to yourself is pointless. But these people are so indoctrinated, they hear the word education and they think that means anything, even if it's not even a benefit to anyone. Let's just learn about everything. Learning about everything is not necessarily a good thing.
View of what education is. So education in Latin means to lead forth.
Okay.
Your idea of education is the new age, which is we're going to have like a buffet line of postmodern ideas and all ideas are treated the same. I don't believe that at all. College means partnership in Greek, and going back to education, you must lead forth towards something. And I think college should lead you towards the good, the true, and the beautiful.
Before we get back into the video, I need everyone to turn on their post notifications so that you get notified whenever one of my videos come out. Like the video as much as possible, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and follow me on Twitter at YinkaThatGuy. Let us get back into the video.
Okay.
It should lead you towards things.
You think it should lead towards beautiful things?
Of course.
Like beautiful things? Like you think that we should go out after college and be like, where's the prettiest thing that's
If
around
your idea
me?
of beauty is just the aesthetic, then you're not having a great college
Well, then
experience.
What's your idea of beauty? My bad.
That
my bad.
which is perfected in being.
Okay, so you really like the Greek ideas and like the Roman ideas of like the idea of perfection and perfect harmony, because that's like a very Greek and Roman way of
Well,
approaching.
it's Western, which is the civilization we currently live in.
Okay, but that
let me
stems
finish.
from Greek and Roman
Of course, you're right.
ideologies.
So the good, the true, and the beautiful are the three things that every college student should grapple with. Do you think in this current university that is what you're currently grappling with? That the focus of your education is enriching yourself to get closer to what is good, what is true, and beautiful?
See, I don't engage with you on the ideas that good, true, and beautiful are something that can be defined and something that can be taught.
You're perfect evidence of why I think college is a scam.
Why do you... Wait, I don't...
Because of course they could be defined, and they should be sought after.
Okay, so you think that something like the beautiful, the perfect... Like
Yes.
something like goodness can be defined in quantifiable, teachable... Oh, because you're Christian, I forgot. You guys think
Yes.
that there's like
Yes,
a
the-
binary to
Well, no,
goodness.
there's a hierarchy, not a binary.
Oh,
there's
okay.
an ultimate perfection. The ultimate
Okay.
perfection would be that there's a creator who loves you, who
Okay.
made you in his image and loved you so much to come down and take the broken flesh form, live a perfect life, die and rise from the dead so that you might live forever. There is nothing more perfect, good, true, or beautiful than that.
Okay, so I don't really engage with religion like that, but what about just the idea that you get to go to a place, you get taught about different subjects, you get the opportunity, okay, I'm sorry, because you don't have access to all these things wherever you come from. You get the opportunity to talk to people who know a lot about these different subjects and get to learn about that. You don't think that
No,
should be free or like
She is the exact embodiment of what is wrong with the education system in today's world. Why in the blue hell would someone want to pay thousands upon thousands of dollars and pounds to just learn about different things and learn about other people's ideologies? Why? What is the reason? What is the purpose behind you doing something? These people have become so brainwashed, they don't even know the reason as to why they do things. Let's just learn about things just for the sake of learning about things. Why do you do things? That should be the next question you should ask yourself.
First of all, I don't
for?
think it should be free, and I don't think that's what education should be or what it once was when it was at its best.
When
You
do
see-
you think it was at its best? Because we have like the Indian Golden House of, oh no, I think it was called the
Okay.
Baghdad Golden House of Wisdom. We have the Greek and Roman, and they had their whole thing about how you have to learn astrology at the same time as learning your education. We
Correct.
have like so many different points of learning and knowledge. I think people just love to learn. I think learning is inherent to what we want to do with our lives.
So two thoughts. That is the first line of Aristotle's metaphysics, which is all people seek to know, that something within us wants to learn. So to answer your question, when was education at its best? It
No,
at
that
its-
was you were the one
Can I
who's like,
finish?
education is not at their best here. You're like, this is your new age bullshit. Like,
It is. So, but
so when was it good?
I was about to say that, and you interrupted me again.
Oh,
Okay.
my bad. I'm
All right.
sorry.
So it was at its best when we had a thing called classical education here in America, specifically around the American founding. Classical education has a prioritization on Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle, and the core canon of Greek thinking, which is that there is an abstract, distant good, the logos, which created the world, right? I want to try to find out more about what that is.
So you think that education should revolve around ethics then? You think it should be
Well,
teaching
it's a
people...
big part of education, yes. I think that creating good people should be the #1 priority of education.
Okay.
Do you guys think that creating good people is a priority at Cal State Fullerton?
I don't think that that is really a thing that you can achieve, like, with a pointed... I don't think there's a way to really teach somebody... Being a good person is so hard, and it involves
hard.
so
I
many
could prove it to
different
you,
like
though.
factors.
I could prove to you
I think
how
that
we could do it.
We're getting a little bit too
no.
general with things because
No.
the Greeks and the Romans,
I'll
they
prove it
weren't
to you.
really like they had a lot of beliefs. Okay, Plato and Aristotle were not like, let's do the most good. They were not all in agreement about all these different things. They had a lot of different
they had a
disagreements.
teacher-student relationship. But let me ask you a question. Do you think people would commit more crimes or less crimes if they knew that a police officer was watching them at all times?
I don't think this is what
Just-
we're talking
and- no,
about,
no, it's,
bro.
no. You said you cannot teach people good. I'm asking a question. If somebody thought that somebody was watching their actions, would they behave differently?
I think that people behave differently when
Yes.
people watch their
Therefore,
actions.
if society thought that there was a God that was watching all of their actions, would they behave differently?
Do you feel like you behave better when someone is watching your
Absolutely.
actions?
And in fact,
So you feel like you can't be good without someone there to observe
it's not.
it?
It's not a matter of you can't be good. Is that you act better if you think that there is somebody watching and judging your actions.
The problem with these people is they never want to answer the questions that have been asked of them. The reason they do that is because they know the answer to the question. And Charlie Kirk was pointing at a very pertinent question, which is why she didn't want to answer it. But anyway, that was another video, another reaction. As I usually say, if you guys enjoyed the video, like the video as much as possible, comment down below, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and follow me on X at YinkaThatGuy, and I am out.